Greetings, ladies and players. It's another wonderful Monday, this December of 2022, making it a wonderful day for murder, and I'm lazy. I just got done playing 6 games at once on my monthly simul. My last month's simul. Not December's yet, that'll be at the end of the month, but last month's simul. And I don't trust my brain to be braining well enough to play 7 or 6 dons right now, so I'm going to instead play on good old SandyB. Got 3 games to rank up. Now, SandyB has been playing openings and stuff that I don't normally play at 6 and 7 don level, and I'm going to try to continue that today. Openings that make me uncomfortable, Jiseki that I don't normally choose, all of that kind of good stuff. But we're also going to try to do that and murder people at the same time. Alright, got a game here. Kieran 1, 2, 3 is 5 and 6. We'll go ahead and play them. And let's see, what do we do here? Up to them, actually. They have to give me something to respond to unusually. Nothing really here I can do that's unusual. Backing off? Sure, why not? Nothing unusual about that. Yeah, this is pretty straightforward. I don't really have any options here. I could Hane again here, but there's no real reason to, so we'll go ahead and do that one. Yeah, kind of on rails at this point. There's not a whole lot I can do differently than normal. Because they attach, this is just a Jiseki. I mean, I have to approach the corner. So, all right, I guess we'll approach the corner. We'll approach the corner. It's fine. Oh, thank you for the 48-month reset, by the way. I do yeah, I do this a lot. This is okay. I've seen this one, though I don't fully understand it. But I think this is only in reference to when they play N16, so I don't think you can play that now in response to the Kosumi. So, okay. Not a lot of wiggle room right now. Okay, interesting. I can ignore that for the moment. This is not a very good move. Then we get to reapproach. I love it, love it, love it. Can jump out or back off. It's either or. Wouldn't want to attach here because then they get influenced and then attack your group. That wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good. Guess I'll go ahead and make this exchange. Because why not? And I could jump up, but there's no real reason to. It just like jumps up and then I have to jump up and then he gets to like pincer or whatever. So we'll go ahead and just back off here. That's a little strange. Not really sure why they're playing that one. Here into here? That's kind of weird, but whatever. Let's see what they want. Let's see what they want to go with this. I don't know about this. They want influence for the top of the board? They're going to be a little bit sad about that one, I'm afraid. I get to go ahead and take this, because there's not much they can do. And then, I guess I can extend up, because there's nothing they can do to drag out their stone. Yeah, I don't know why he wants the influence here. That's very strange to me. Very strange to me indeed. Speaking of strange, he's driving me into the bottom of the board? I mean, I do whatever. You do you, boo. I'm completely alive, so that's pretty good. Weird shape. Definitely a weird shape there now. 1-point jump. He's going to Hane in and then potentially kill himself, I suppose. I won't completely complain about that. He's going to cut here. This guy had better be using a bot. That's all I can say here. He better be using an AI. Because this is so weird. Gonna go and extend. His cutting points are still live, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, he defended the cutting points. That's pretty good. I suppose. Does he know that I'm not dead here yet? He might not know that, huh? Because there's here, here, into here. And that's, it's a bit awkward. Let's see if he defends. Let's see if he defends. Let's see if he defends. Maybe he defends. Maybe he will. Alright, I will kick and then come on out. So it looks like his territory is going to be this corner that he stole, and that's about it. Because it seems that he's not aware of the lingering Aji in here. We're going to go ahead and tell him about it, of course. That should be fun to show. That ought to be fun to show. Is N9 a thing? N9. The actual cut here? I mean, if the ladder works, then yeah, because he can't net. So that's fine. I guess I can push and cut that. All right, here's actually a big decision that we have to make for the rest of the game. Am I going to actually cut this? In which case, I should probably defend this, or I should not defend this section. No, so sorry, yeah, if I'm going to cut this, I should defend this section and then go here, right? Make a fight down below where you can't counterattack and do anything. Or I'm not, and I'm going to showcase the Aji here, in which case I should just go ahead and play this one to make a little bit of larger area. We can take this one later. So the bottom is completely safe, even if it gets cut off, and then we're fine. Yoyomi now starts. I think we're going to do this one. I think we're doing this one. All right, so here's now the question. What is here? I am alive in his corner, apparently. That's pretty big. That is pretty big. That is actually stupidly large. Is he going to die here completely? Is that what's going on? Because here into here looks like it's fine. And then there's a take, and then there's a ko, obviously. I think I need to Atari this section to make sure that he can't get this one in. Oh, then if he plays here, there's still that one. Maybe he can live. Let's go ahead and play this one real quick. Let's go ahead and take and see how large of a ko we're dealing with here. Oh my god, ko for everything, huh? Oh boy. All right. What if I don't do that? What if I just play here, and then after he defends, we defend here, and then just take? I think that's actually okay too. Because he needs to defend here. Yeah, gotta be careful with those, that Aji, you know? This is a little bit, a little bit bad because he could have gotten the exact same result without giving me an extra point. It's little things like this that if you play a lot of games where you wind up like a point or half a point behind, you can usually trace it to mistakes like this. Because that was a snapback no matter what. He didn't have to give me a point for the snapback, right? Like, we are in a ko, true, but I'm also not dead. so I don't care. That makes sense? Yeah, you see how he's retreating immediately for life? But I think at this point, it's a little bit too late, huh? I think at this point, it's a little bit too late. Like, this fight here was never about the co here. Okay, he's gonna, like, do something over in here. But it's too late. It's too late. I think he's dead. He has to play here, and then I'm taking here, and he has to connect, or I'm taking here, and it's just gonna go back and forth, like whichever one you want. Well, he's hemorrhaging the Libertinus. So I think he's in a little bit of trouble. I think he's in a little bit of trouble here. Black White other co-star, but it's not gonna come down to that. As you can see here, this co is not being a deciding factor right now. So it seems like he just gave me like a point for free. But you're right, maybe. That could be it too. I'm alive. Okay. Let's just go and play here now. Guitar here, regretfully, is not Sente. So when he plays here, we're going to be playing here into here.
Yoyomi now starts.
So that is a little unfortunate for him. Yeah, hard to kill off this group. Hard to kill off this group. Like he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liberties right now. I've got if I take, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. All right. Well, that is a little. I'm not sure how long that game lasted actually, but okay. So he died. A little bit unfortunate there. So yeah, this bottom right-hand corner, it looks like there's a lot of territory there, like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, like a 20-point corner, right? But this is a little awkward when there's so much here, because instantly this cutting point comes alive. And then you've got things like this, you've got things like this still. It's really, really tough to claim completely that this is actually territory. Now, if, big if, big if, big if he didn't do this whole running thing, like this thing down in here, like run, 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 and then punch me directly next to his cutting points, there might not have been as much there. But he punched me right next to his cutting point, so at that point, it's just going to be like, well, we're going to cut, right? So this is a good example of how you never want to, you never want to actually push your opponent into your potential. Because, I mean, from here, yeah, this is probably territory, yo. If he reinforces it, this is probably an actual corner. That's probably an actual corner, and he has territory, I have territory, and the game's just going to continue. Not worried about this, by the way, in case anyone's curious, because this gets hit. And then depending on how he plays this one, yeah, there's like a lot of ouchies going on there, right? Well, yeah, he pushed me right towards his thickness. And that was the end of that. Anyway, interesting little fight that he had here. I like that he noticed that there was Aji there, but that's kind of some stuff that you worry about later in like mid to maybe late mid game, depending on what else goes on here, right? Like maybe you want the wall if, I don't know, I get into a fight here in the middle and I'm running, suddenly like the wall springs up, like this wall springs up out of nowhere. So I've got no options there. Or if there's like a ladder in here somehow, you've got a bunch of more forcing moves. So now there's a great set of ladder breakers. But yeah, on an empty board, you usually wanna avoid that. And you also typically don't play this now, obviously play other things. But yeah, you usually also want to like build the area that you can build. Like this is where your potential is, right? So it was kind of weird that he built the potential facing the top when you can't expand the top unless you count like that as an expansion, and not the bottom. So a few directional problems there, and then some cutting points. Either way, hope you learned from him, and I'll see you next time. Okay, everybody.